Now, here's your Farm and Ranch Report from the Montana Ag Network.
Welcome back for our Farm and Ranch News. In our headlines today, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration reported that in 2021 that it was the third costliest disaster year ever, with an estimated $145 billion in total economic losses. NOAA's assessment puts total crop and rangeland losses from major 2021 disasters at over $12.5 billion. And of that figure, over $6.5 billion in losses were not covered by existing USDA Risk Management Agency programs. Total crop losses, which include range and forage losses, were most significant in North Dakota, with over $2.4 billion in incurred agriculture losses. South Dakota had the second highest ag disaster loss at $1.1 billion, and Montana had just over $1 billion in ag disaster losses in 2021. The Montana Department of Livestock is asking Montanans to be aware that highly pathogenic avian influenza has been diagnosed in domestic poultry and wild birds in 18 states to date this year. Though it has not yet been reported in Montana, the disease spreads rapidly and is associated with severe disease and high death loss. Migratory waterfowl are the primary source for avian influenza. Domestic poultry became infected through direct contact with infected wild birds or through contact with contaminated objects, equipment, or the environment. The department is urging bird owners to implement increased biosecurity measures for flocks, including housing birds indoors to the extent possible and preventing wild birds from accessing food and water sources for domestic poultry. Sick birds should be reported to your local veterinarian or directly to the Department of Livestock. We'll be right back.